she
So that's
can't.
what I'm about to say.
I bet
Like,
she can't drop another 35.
He did it
I
for
mean,
what
he
But
he,
might not. He
still,
might
but
be
he
able to get
stole
30,
one.
35, but that shit gonna be from him going to the line.
He stole one while Embiid won't there. That's an important game.
that's true too. I just don't think he could do it again.
If Embiid come back, he don't have to do it again.
The crazy thing is, shit, nobody thought he was gonna be able to do that. So the thing is, he
Exactly.
capable of it.
They stole one.
And shit, I'm a Sixers fan, and I wasn't even shit. I was like, my hopes was low.
Yeah, but Bleak, this the round y'all get kicked out, yo. I hate to say it. My bad, yo. Y'all out there.
Man, Lakers in 6, man. It's gonna be
Golden
4-2,
State in
man. Lakers
5.
in 6, man. Until they can prove to me if they can stop AD. They can't stop him.
Yo,
Draymond
hold on,
Green
hold on,
can't stop him.
hold on,
Looney
hold
can't
on,
fuck
hold on,
with
hold
him.
on,
It's
hold
Stop
on,
AD.
over.
hold on.
It's
How many,
over.
yo,
Stop AD.
ain't they 4-1 in the series against the Lakers?
Oh, we beat them 4-1 this year.
No, I'm talking about, no, the series of finals or playoff series, man. I ain't talking
Man,
about
that
no
don't
game.
mean. Hey. See, you out of order again. Listen to me, bro. They ain't got KD, no. They ain't got the squad
They
to fuck
they
with
beat
them.
him when they ain't had KD. What are you talking about?
That's because LeBron didn't have nobody that first year. It was just LeBron. He ain't had Kyrie or none of that.
Listen,
Lakers in 6,
Golden
man.
State, Golden State in 5. The boy Steph
Not
Curry.
the five, not the five, Vaughn.
Steph Curry. Let me tell you something about Steph Curry, man. I'm gonna make it real quick. The boy is a sharp shooter and he plays with no fear. Don't get me wrong. I have seen some of the greatest shooters shoot themselves out the game. However, his confidence, the way he came and did what he did in Game 7 against Sacramento was just phenomenal.
And Bleak, this what
The
you gotta
boy
realize, Bleak.
will win a ring.
Vaughn, we're talking about the GOAT, man. We got the GOAT, bro.
Bleak,
Who?
We got the
LeBron?
GOAT.
Bleak.
He has no killer instinct.
Then what you
None.
gotta understand, Bleak. Steph Curry broke the 3-point record last year. Everything from this point is just putting the record
And
out of reach. Do you
LeBron
understand
James
that?
is the most point in the league history. So what you saying? Huh?
And they took him. He did it
What you
since
saying?
he came out of high
Lakers in
school.
6, man.
He came out of high school. If I would have played out of high school and I was good, I probably would have
That's how
did that
good he
too.
was. You can't be mad because
No,
how
no,
good he
no,
was.
no.
Lakers in 6, man.
He's not that good. He's not that
No,
good.
he's that good, Vaughn.
He's
Cut
not
cut
that
it
good.
out, Vaughn.
Shout,
He's not that good, yo.
shout out,
He's not that good, yo.
shout out to
Lakers in 6,
4-5 in the building, Vaughn. Conclude the sports, please. We're going on 20
Hey,
minutes of sports.
the sports is over, but however, Kyler Murray, 2020 and 2021, 4,000 yards passing, quarterback rating of 100 plus.
Sheesh.
I think
Sheesh.
that's what got him that contract. So we can't say he hasn't done nothing. He set a
man.
bar,
That was
son.
2 years
He set a
ago,
bar.
man.
It doesn't matter. He's been in the league for 4 years. Lamar Jackson has already thrown more interceptions than this man. The boy can play. I'm not saying he's fucking
Hey,
the
Vaughn,
greatest.
you
The
cooking
boy can
today.
play.
You cooking today, Vaughn. You the fourth best debate up here. Good job.
Yo, one thing about it, two things for certain. Bleak will never after Golden State winning 5 on the Lakers home court, they're gonna win the last game. Trust me, I'm number 3. Bleak gonna have to bow down.
All right, Smalls, wrap
Lakers in
us up.
6,
Where
Vaughn.
we
All
going?
right,
Where we
we
going
wrap
next,
it up.
Ray?
Pete getting frustrated.
Where we going next, Ray? Because y'all talk about the same thing. It ain't interesting. Y'all ain't coming to no conclusion. Let's go.
Shit, let's hit on that Camron. Who got the backstrap?
Camron versus Joe Buttons. So, I got this story. I'm going to bring it to the light. Then we going to toss it up. Camron, in the most pettiest fashion, posted an old interview of Nori and Joe Buttons talking. Joe Buzz was interviewing Nori on the Joe Buzz podcast. And they were talking about rappers from the 90s that are trying to start podcasts and they're failing. You know, they're doing a cooking show or they're doing a sports show. Being that he said sports show, Camron felt like he was talking to him. So Cam in a petty manner posted on IG to Nori. Hey Nori, you know you my man, you my family, man. I never say nothing out of pocket to you. But don't let this crackhead get you tripped up. Oh, why did he call Joe Budden a crackhead? Joe Budden said, look, Camron, relax. This ain't what you want. Camron responded, and then Joe Budden allegedly responded with a location. I'm not hard to find in New Jersey. Thoughts?
Hey, let me say this first, because I've been in this situation too many fucking times. Double XL would tell me right then and there, nigga, you sensitive. Cameron did some sensitive shit, bro. That's just what it is.
That's an old interview, right, P? Long before the sports show came out, long, right?
That's what Nori said, but at the end of the day, Cam did some sensitive shit, bro.
Yo, I just want to say this, and I'm gonna let y'all cook. How long has it been since the Dipset versus Locks? Has it been over a year, 2 years? How long has it been?
It's been about a year and a half.
Don't ever leave a subject with anybody in Dipset with the word verses in it. Don't do that. You're not allowed to use verses with anybody named from Dipset. That's all I got.
Damn, so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
Also, I think Cam should have hit Nori directly. I seen that Nori had made a post on Instagram, and Nori was like he would have hit his line, but since he brought it to the internet first, he addressed it on the internet. I think that internet shit getting out of hand, addressing people on the internet like that. But I don't know, man. I just think it's all sensitive.
Oh, y'all must don't care about this topic. Ain't nobody got that to say.
I mean, Joe Budden, he from Jersey. Cam is Cam. They cool.
What does that mean, Vaughn?
I mean, I feel like it's just corny.
It
I
means
never really.
exactly what the topic is.
I
Absolutely
feel,
nothing.
Go ahead, Black, my bad. Then four, five,
shit.
six. Got some.
Oh yeah, let's touch on Antonio Brown. I seen that,
Hold on,
Clay.
hold on, hold on. 4, 5, 6 has something to say on the topic. Then we'll go there.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, basically, I think yeah, it's definitely sensitive on Cam part, but it's sensitive and strategic because at this point, it was super duper obvious that Cameron's show wasn't even up and rocking when Nori made that comment. But it's very strategic because I feel like it's also WWE kind of marketing the way people do now. So it's strategic in the way to get, if I can get anything cooking, like for now. Here we are talking about it, but they're talking about it in a bunch of different forums across, the nation now. So it's gonna be a few extra eyeballs that's gonna go to Cameron's new podcast just to hear the bullshit. You know what I mean? We all be here for the bullshit sometimes. So, it was sensitive. Yeah, it was like, Cameron, he wasn't even talking about you. Yeah, well, fuck him though. You know what I mean? Like just to get the party rocking. And I don't think it's gonna escalate beyond yet because, like you said,
But you
they're
do,
kind of on two
but you
different
do think
planets.
he's gonna do numbers though, right?
I think he's probably gotten more eyeballs in these last couple of weeks just by doing that move. And so now we gotta sometimes wonder when these guys take shots at each other, how much of it is, you know what I mean? It's all like, okay, like, cause I watch a lot of battle rap and I understand you do that when you want to get the party rocking and now you're gonna get a little more traffic your way.
But I feel like he is a little specific though. He was like, man, they out here doing cooking. They out here doing sports shows. Trick Daddy doing
Yeah.
the cooking, John. I'm like, he kind of
I,
specific about,
yeah, I
who doing
agree.
what.
I agree, but at the time, Cameron's show wasn't even up and rocking unless he knew that Cameron, because they was cool like that, unless he knew that was something that he was potentially working on. But there was no reason for him to shoot that because at the time when Nori said it, he said the shows are failing. So that show wasn't even up and rocking to fail at that point. So he was
But
reaching.
but at that time, who had a sports show?
I
Because I
don't.
can't think of no
I
sports
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, hold on, hold
But
One
on.
Cameron.
I I agree with everybody, but I'm with 4 Fifth and 4 Fifth. Shout out to you. You've definitely given me a different outlook on it. This could possibly be planned marketing because all three of their shows benefit. Because now we talking
Yeah,
about Nori, he from Drink Champs. Now we talking about the Joe Budden podcast. Now we talking about Cameron's new sports show.
yeah, and they
And
all
to
cool.
your
They all
point,
getting
4
on that.
Fifth,
Yeah,
it's here's the thing though. Nori and Cam cool. It's no way he was talking to Cam. It's no way. That's like X being
right,
my man. I'm not
right,
talking about
right.
my man now. Now, fellas, the reason why you don't know these shows because they failed. They're not hot.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
is mad
yeah.
rappers going with
True,
coming up with
true,
podcasts. You know what I'm
true.
saying?
Nah, right,
No
right.
disrespect. I'm gonna call one. I like it because it had a moment. But you know, like Scarface and them got a Ghetto Boy podcast. I don't tune in. I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
not good, but
right.
I'm not tuned in.
Yeah. Nah, you're
You
right. You're
know,
100% right.
Trick Daddy got the cooking show, but if you look at it, he said failed.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy's still rocking. So, I mean, if you saying failed, you got to talk about, and let's be honest, Nori had a cooking show that failed. It
Styles
didn't come
P, I
back.
think it was a couple rappers that tried to do the cooking joint, and there may have
Styles
been
P
some that
jumped
tried
out
to
there.
spunk. Yeah,
Saigon jumped out there.
yeah,
Tony
yeah,
Yayo
yeah.
jumping out there. Everybody jumping out there right now with this. Oh, I could just run a podcast and tell stories, and it's just not. You know, I guess they point is, yo, we really play the sport like we really take it seriously. Don't just jump in because you got a name and could get some eyes and think you could get a bag real quick. Like DJ and Ack and Button and even Nori. Like Nori been in this space. We coming up on 5, 6 years now. Like that Drink Champs ain't new. Joker just got on it, but it's not new. Shout out to Wallow and Gilly too. Another one. They've been in this space for a minute.
I feel like COVID helped all those podcasts out. If you look at when they took off, they kind of took off when everybody was in the house, or at least went to another level. I would say, because Joe been popping, but that I think COVID really, did help everybody do numbers.
Absolutely. I agree completely. And that's what I'm saying because we looking at it. Remember how when you first brought the subject up, it was kind of crickets because we don't care so much about Cameron that much no more. But Joe Budden is a king in this space. He's a high spade. So it definitely helps me if I'm Cameron to pick a fight with a high spade and brings my shit up a little something something. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But it's just who
That's a
knows,
fact. Hey,
man.
hey, 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 X. Cameron kind of like you, always gunning for Jersey, yo.
Go ahead, man. I like Jersey. I like New Jersey Drive, the movie, yo. Best
We
thing that ever
talking about
happened in
Jersey the
Jersey.
state. Hey, X, we talking about Jersey the state, not Jersey Mike's, yo.
I like Jersey, yo. I like football jerseys, basketball jerseys, I like all type jerseys, yo.
He's so
Next
disrespectful.
subject, where you want to go, Phrase?
Does V8? Nah, let's hit on Antonio Brown real quick. Then we get into the good shit.
Y'all gotta school me. What team does Antonio Brown own? I didn't know he owned a team, but they said as an owner, he's already tripping. He's locking players out of hotels. What team did this guy own? Somebody educate me.
One of the I think it's XFL or USF. I mean, it's like 3, 4 different leagues now, but one of them off leagues.
Yeah, well, whatever team he got, they said he's already being a bad team owner, locking players out of the hotels, locker rooms, tripping. Yeah, it's a story, man.
Cocaine's a hell of
He's
a
making us
drug.
look bad, man. He's making us look bad, man. Spars, what you got to say about this, man? It's your guy, right? AB?
Man, it's a problem. It's a problem. Like he didn't pay the players, bro. Um, I don't know what's going on with Antonio Brown. Ever since the big walk off in Tampa, during the football game, he walked off. I just think he got some type of mental issues, man. Something like remember that hit he took going against across the line against it was either Pittsburgh or the Cleveland Browns. Antonio Brown ain't been right since that
Mm-hmm.
hit, bro, mentally, bro. When you really think about it, and I'm not making a joke. I'm talking about what I really seen. Like his whole self just changed after that, and it just seemed like something major is going on. That's a crisis, bro, and it rings alarms. I think it's something people need to pay attention to, and try to get the man some help because clearly it's something else bigger than we know going on with him.
Just to throw a different viewpoint out there, because I don't necessarily know if it's this. To your point, like he did take a crazy hit, so that definitely do, CTE, football players
Mm,
over a long period of time do have an effect. You know what I'm saying, so that could very well be the case, but just some things I seen. I think since he took that hit, if you see how he has acted out, it's been in self as it's been only for himself, but it's only been for his self gain.
mm,
More so, I want a bigger contract. I need this, I need that. I
right,
think when he took that hit, he might have started feeling like shit. This only a fucking game, and I'm out here
yeah,
doing all this, and I ain't getting what I want, or I'm not being viewed as this, or I think that ego and that pride started to come in because he seen that he was expendable.
right, right. I will take knowledge and give much credit to that. Definitely, that can definitely be a part of it too, because we also seen him doing what they call them attention seeking uh situations going on. Now he's rapping and he's having these outbreaks and loud cries on national TV shows. Like you absolutely could be correct, man. Like it was all about him. He wanted to see himself in the light at all times, no matter who was around or what was going on. He made it about himself. I think it's bad, man. It's bad for football. And if it is a mental situation that we can say came from football, it's still bad for football. It's bad for the culture of football. If especially like the things that we seeing and we talking about, I don't feel like nobody's trying to help him. I'm not gonna say nobody hasn't, but it's something going on, bro. He didn't pay the people, bro.
I mean, but when you try to help shit, he still put you on blast.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady put that hand out. He put this whole shit out there talking about, and then pictures with his wife and stuff. Like, I mean, he be acting out of order.
Yeah, completely.
Uh, Kanye West, Antonio Brown, Antonio Brown, Kanye West. Chicken with the rice, rice with the chicken. Let me tell
Mm,
you what I mean by that. I have similar feelings about both of those guys. I am very much in awe of their talent. I think they're great talents, but not so much a fan of them as a human being and their personality, if that makes sense.
it does. It does. And I love the comparison, but I have to disagree. In a way, just in a small way. I think Kanye's madness is more brilliant. Like if Kanye is mentally insane, he's still more brilliant than Antonio Brown. Not because he's bigger or smaller. It's just the he's I think he really has a method to his madness. I think his shit is calculated. I think Antonio Brown wakes up one minute he's one person, the next minute he's somebody else. Not on his own accord. I think this is happening from just contact sports throughout his career, out his life, and I think that's something that's really gonna hurt him in the long run if people don't get him help.
All right, AB's out of here, man. Where we going next? Big phrase.
Some in the water reactions.
The
Ooh,
Sum in the Water recap.
ooh.
Did anybody
So
in the
me,
building go down there and experience it? I experienced some of it on YouTube. Pharrell this past weekend, to just give you a backstory if you're listening, had one of the biggest festivals ever to come to the area of Virginia, Some in the Water. He had a whole weekend. Got rained on Friday. Clear skies on Saturday, a tornado on Sunday.
I thought it was pretty dope that I could sit back and watch it on YouTube and vibe out with it like